The federal trial against Sean Diddy Combs has been unfolding for weeks, and now his fate lies with the jury. It all began on May 12th when testimony officially got underway. The next day, Cassie Ventura took the stand, emotionally testifying about her relationship with Combs. After weeks of testimony from dozens of witnesses, the jury now has the case and has begun deliberations.
Alice Gator's been covering this trial from the start. She joins us live outside federal court in Lower Manhattan. Alice.
The jury got the case around 11:30 this morning, and within an hour of their deliberations sent a note saying they had an issue with a fellow juror. They said they were concerned that this juror cannot follow your honor's instructions. Can you speak with him? Well, the parties and the judge got together and they decided how to respond to the jury's note. They kept it very neutral. They reminded the jury of their obligation to follow the law. They said that they should resume their deliberations. If another issue should arise, the foreperson should send a note, but do not give away anyone's position on anything. They were quiet after that for hours. End of day today, the judge read 2 notes at 5 p.m. The other note the jury sent, questions about the jury charge, in particular controlled substances. And the note after that, they wanted to go home for the day. Sean Diddy Combs' family and attorneys entered the courthouse seemingly in good spirits as they await his fate.
We're all good. We're all good.
The jury of 8 men and 4 women began deliberations around 11:30 Monday morning. 55-year-old Combs has pleaded not guilty to 5 counts: racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and 2 counts of transportation for prostitution. Prosecutors allege Combs was the head of a criminal enterprise, using his employees and businesses to carry out his sexual desires and protect his brand. The defense says this was all part of the swinger's lifestyle and that he committed no crimes. The defense called no witnesses, but spent a lot of time cross-examining the prosecution's more than 30 witnesses, including special agents, former employees, male escorts, Cassie Ventura, and another former girlfriend who testified under the pseudonym Jane. Jurors saw videos of the women engaged in so-called freak-offs, described as drug-fueled sexual encounters with male escorts directed by Combs. They told jurors they mostly did not want to participate. Jurors also saw other videos, including the LA hotel video where Combs is seen attacking Ventura. They were shown exhibits, including pictures of what was found during searches of Combs' residences and the hotel where he was arrested in Midtown Manhattan: guns, drugs, baby oil, and Astroglide. The defense showed loving messages between Combs and his former girlfriends, including ones where the women seemed excited to do freak-offs, like this one that says, "I want to FO so bad."
The prosecution made clear there only has to be one instance out of these hundreds of freak-offs, one instance where it was coerced by force, fraud, or coercion.
I did think that Agnifilo made a decent point where he said, well, wait a minute, if it's consented to 75 times, you're telling me the 76th is a crime? How is anybody supposed to know that?
Jurors do have the option to stay past 5 p.m. to deliberate, but again, they sent a note they wanted to go home for the day. Deliberations resume at 9 a.m. Dick and Jessica.
Alice, what was going on inside the courtroom once the jury was out of the room?
So right as the jury got the case, they left, they began their deliberations. Combs' family and supporters stood in the gallery where they had been sitting. They joined hands, they bowed their heads, they appeared to be praying. Combs was actually facing them from where he was positioned by the defense table, and when they were finished, they all started applauding. Dick, Jessica?
Interesting. All right, Alice, we know you'll be back in the court again tomorrow. Thank you so much. When a verdict is reached, we will bring that to you live on air and, of course, on our streaming channel.